Hello everyone, my name's Bobmich and welcome back to some more Star Citizen. So in a little quandary of 3.8 update, some of the prices of various things that you can sell have been tuned and moved around, as I'm sure many of you know. They try to do little economy tweaks throughout every single patch that we have, and before I've done videos on drug runs and things like that because the drugs were insanely profitable. They are still, if you can find them, but the problem is it's quite hard to get decent stocks of them and move them, more to the point of sort of getting them into the various stations and things that you have to sell them, because they'll only buy a set amount and you kind of have to linger for quite a while to be able to sell large quantities, especially if you're flying something like a caterpillar or maybe even a carrack now, because there's lots and lots and lots of carracks around. So what I wanted to do with this video is just try and give a little bit of a heads up on some more sort of different things that you could sell, and I wanted to do it in a video where I'm not in a ridiculously, freight concentrated ship. So rather than drag out my caterpillar, which is what I'd normally be doing, or maybe even carrack, I've decided to do it in a freelancer to try and kind of showcase the value of what we're doing here. And a very easy way to get some money early on is scrap. Scrap, for better or for worse, has become very, very, very valuable in the PU at the minute. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to one of the many, many places that you can buy scrap from, and we're going to go and get some scrap and sell it at Port Olisar, and I'll show you the prices. So I have my spreadsheet on the other screen, so bear with me if my voice kind of trails off for a moment. We have scrap at many, 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 many places. So you can buy it at pretty much all of the rest and relaxation stations, which is the best option, because it's easy to dock with them and easy to move it back to Port Olisar. You can buy it at the station which is nearest to Port Olisar, which, if we look here, is Crew L1, but it costs the most. You have to bear in mind that I'm at Arc Cup here. Normally I'd be starting from Crusader because I'd be taking off from Port Olisar. You can buy it from Crew L1, Crew L4, Crew L5, from Grimhex itself, from the Lawville Service District. You can buy it from the Central Business District as well. You can buy it from Enceladus on Hurston itself. There's lots and lots and lots and lots of places that you can buy scrap from, but as I said, the easiest ones are the rest stops. Her L1, so her L1 here sells scrap as well, and I know that Crew L4 here sells it as well. Arc L3, I think that one has a station. No, I'm mistaken, that's just an asteroid field. Her L4 I know has a station, and that sells it as well. There's so many places that you can buy scrap from in the verse here. So what we're going to do is going to go to one of those, and then I'm going to take the scrap back to Olisar and sell it, and we'll just show you how much money I can make from a quick run. It's very easy to make money. Over the past few days I've been doing several runs, and already I've been and bought things like I went and bought a Merlin, so a Kruger P52 Merlin. They're about 135,000 credits, I think, and then I bought a Nox as well, which is about 400,000 credits. So with a bit of quick farming, it's not that hard to get some money, but we'll go and get something and we'll show you the monetary value. Okie dokie, so we're coming into Crew L4, CRU L4, and we're just going to go and see, after I've overshot and turned around and come back to park, just how much scrap we can pick up for, or rather how much it's going to cost us to fill the freelancer's hold. Okie dokie, we've docked and we've come to the lobby inside. Now these places tend to be a bit of a maze, so it's always good fun to try and find the admin office. So yeah, what you're looking for when you're here is you're not looking for the armor store, you're looking for the central admin office, and they look exactly like the ones that are on Hurston. They're not too hard to miss. Ah, there we go, so over on the other side. I knew it was near these stairs. Crew, or CLU L4, is one of the best ones to go for, because it's one of the best places where you can buy scrap on the cheap. So you just go to the terminal, you select your freelancer, and select the scrap. Now the freelancer can carry 66 units of SCU, as we can see there, and that's going to cost me just under 10k UEC to fill. There we go. So, Miss Freelancer, scrapped. My cargo hold is now full of scrap. What we'll do now is we'll fly to Olisar and we'll offload that and see how much money we make on the profit. Because Olisar buy scrap. Most of the major hubs, if you like, buy scrap. So I think Lawville is the only one that doesn't, because Lawville sells scrap. So Olisar and quite a few of the planetary outposts as well will buy it, but Olisar is generally the best place to go because they can just buy it in bulk. So. Okay, so there we are, we're back in Olisar, and if you sell the cargo here, you can see you can make just over 2k in profit. Might not sound like a lot, but for a lot of things it's pretty good, and it's a pretty fast way to start making fast money, especially if you have ships with bigger cargo capacity. A fully loaded Caterpillar can buy about 77 to 80k credits worth, and it can return an investment up to above 100k, which is pretty good money, and you can definitely make some good stuff with it. Well, there we go then. So just by trading some scrap you can make some money pretty quickly. It's easy fast money, and it really isn't that hard. It's quite easy to make up a substantial amount of money pretty quickly and be able to start, you know, expanding into other ships, maybe buying bigger trade ships, so maybe buying yourself like a Caterpillar, maybe not even a Caterpillar, just something that can carry a bit more cargo, like a Constellation or something like that, just to start easy getting into trading. Even if you don't buy, you just rent, so go and rent ships and try new ships, because that's the whole focus of how CIG have done the whole ship system now. So being able to buy and rent, sell ships in game, buy and sell, rent and buy ships in game is what I meant to say. So yeah, give it a go. Like I said, I bought with the P52 here. I love this thing. It's fantastic for just doing like camera shots, as you can see, and just messing about and buzzing around. And it's an awesome little snow fighter with its minigun built into the turret. So yeah, just have some fun and go and buy some ships and explore. That's what this now is about. It's what I would say is now is it's a lot more. There's a lot more reason to grind now in Star Citizen, because they've added long-term persistence. Unless CIG announced that they're going to do a major account reset with a major patch release, like when there's minor patches and things, unless there's something broken, CIG aren't going to reset progress. So any weapons you've bought, any armor you've bought, any ships you have bought with in-game credits will now persist through the patches, unless they say, you know, that they're wiping them. So there's a valid reason to grind now within the game, and do your best to try and make some money and buy some of these ships and ground vehicles or whatever, because they'll stay in your account unless there's a major patch wipe, which CIG will announce. So it's a lot more fun to go and have fun with it. So let me know what you guys think. Anyway, 3.9 is just around the corner. Some of the features on there are probably going to be a bit is it like I'm kind of not really that fussed about the prison gameplay, although I'm probably still going to have a bit of fun with it. But Microtech's expansion, so we get the new Babbage landing zone, and I imagine some more points of interest around Microtech itself, like some outposts and such to go and land at, as well as the player status system, which means you ain't going to be able to run around on the surface of Microtech without freezing to death unless you've got the proper gear on. Like if I was running around in this weather in the buff right now, I wouldn't have very long to live. It's definitely something worth going and trying, and yeah, that's the bit I'm really looking forward to, when we can get it onto wave 1 and I can show you guys it as well. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. That's just some basic trading fun, just to help you make some money and buy some of these internet spaceships and enjoy this game a little bit more. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.